I think that's working, as long as the Prussel doesn't break.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's it.
So these other ones were also just a test?
Yep, these are all testing. See, it's on there now. That's better, because if I make it too thick, then it's going to be huge when I get the potato chips on there.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll be too big.
Oh, some of these are kind of bent, huh?
Yeah, they're not very straight.
Yeah. What's up with that? Who came up with this idea again? Was it Mom?
Yeah, it was back at the house, back in the old days.
The old days.
Back
Yeah,
in the old days.
It's like, what, 4 years ago or something they were invented?
Yeah, something like that. Back in the old days, you know.
Back in 2016. You know, when I was a kid, I used to live on top of a candy store. And we were grateful.
Watch out, she's sneaking around.
Mm-hmm. When did you live on top of a candy store when you were a kid?
I think I was about 11, 12, somewhere right around in there, 11, 12.
11, well,
Because then I started doing the candy business with my dad at 12. But we used to visit there before we moved there.
so it was like 11 to 12 until like you graduated?
Until I was a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then you moved out?
Then I moved out and worked other jobs because the candy shop got closed for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I reopened it 5 years later after high school.
Oh, 5 years after high school. I can't imagine just starting a business 5 years after high school.
Yep. Well, I bought my first house when I was 24.
Let's see, how old was I when I was 2 years ago.
So,
I'm 29 now, so I think I was 27 when I got my first house.
yeah.
But it was not for me, as a rental. I still haven't bought my own first house
your
for
own
me
house.
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
But this summer, along with everybody else in America,
Yeah.
we're all buying houses. Yeah, I swear, like everyone we know is buying a house.
Yeah, do it now before the prices go way up.
Even more.
Even more, yeah. They're already up now, but better get going, otherwise they're going to be higher.
Yeah.
At least in central New York. It's always been low until now we're getting high-tech jobs in the area.
Yeah.
So now, which is good for the economy,
Mm-hmm.
but it changes the housing, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because before we had prices up here that were like shockingly low.
Yeah, our prices used to be really low.
Yeah. Yeah, like the first house. Oh, so this is back in Buffalo, New York. So it's like 150 miles away. But my real estate partner and I, we bought our first house for $86,000,
Yeah,
and it was a triplex.
yeah.
I mean, it needed a lot of work. We put like $30,000
Most
of work
places
into it. But
across the country, you can't buy a house like that
yeah,
for that little.
I know people in LA are probably crying when they hear that because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, $1 million gets you a shack.
Yeah, that's awful.
And here, like, $400,000 or $500,000 basically gets you a mansion.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have anything to add to that, Joe?
I'm gonna go eat lunch.
All right.
Again?
What? I mean, I had breakfast, second breakfast.
Second lunch and first dinner.
Oh,
Yeah. First lunch.
first lunch. He's a big boy.
He's a growing boy.
Yeah, he's a growing boy.
So how many trays of that you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to try and do, I got all these bags here to do. So I don't know how many I'm going to get done. Because I got to be able to use the potato chips on them and chocolate after they harden up a little bit in there. So, and then the girls got to package them this afternoon. So I'll only do this for a little while, and then I'll try to, I don't know if I can do all these because the girls, it's harder to package them than it is to make them, I think.
Do you like learning? Do you like free stuff? Then come on down to the description of this video where the first 1,000 people to click the link will get a free trial to Skillshare Premium. What is Skillshare, you ask? It's an online learning community where you can learn pretty much anything from cooking to baking to
Playing guitar, playing the drums, weaving a basket, gardening.
illustrating, whatever you want. It's on Skillshare. In all seriousness, though, I've actually been paying for Skillshare for a couple of years now, and it's less than $9 a month if you pay for the annual subscription. But the first Skillshare class that I ever took was a very aptly named class called How to Learn by Mike Boyd, which is basically a class about how to learn more efficiently, which would really benefit anybody watching this, because when are you not learning how to do something? Whether you're at work, at home, just learning a new hobby, at school, whatever you're doing, you're probably going to be learning how to do something. So if you can do it more efficiently,
that sounds more efficient.
But one thing that I specifically remember him talking about in the class was something called pushing through the dip, which I know if you've ever learned anything, you have definitely experienced it. But it's basically when you first learn a skill and you have so much room for improvement that you just improve so rapidly. But after a while, then the improvement starts to slow. And that's when frustration comes in because you've been putting in the same amount of effort, if not more, and now you're not seeing nearly as many results as you were seeing before. So that is when people are most likely to quit. So part of his class is just about how to push through the dip and how to just learn more effectively. So if you want to learn how to learn more effectively or really learn how to do almost anything, then definitely check out Skillshare. There, like I said, is a link in the description if you want to claim your free trial today. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I've been paying for it for years, so check out the link in the description. After this video, check it out.
This is the fun part, huh?
Yeah. I get to crush them. Actually, I'm all out of small pieces from doing chocolate-covered potato chips. I used them all and making bark and stuff. So usually I just use a bag of scraps, but
Oh yeah.
I have to crush a brand new bag. It kind
Oh
of,
heck.
it's awful.
It's like sacrilege.
Ah.
Just let all your aggression, Dad.
Keep crushing them.
Do one with the chips. Do you have any tips for people crushing up their chips at home?
Have fun.
Wow. Words of wisdom.
It's all about fun.
You're wise beyond your years,
Give them to the
Dad.
kids. They'll love it. Let the kids crush them. Then you can make bark or do these what do they call these? The club
Snack clubs?
snack clubs. I know we couldn't make these during the winter months, during the holidays, because we just couldn't fit them in. But now Easter's over, so now we're trying to find time to do all the stuff we couldn't make before. So.
Oh, you really got to keep crushing them, huh?
Yeah, they're
Oh, wait,
pretty
let me see.
small.
Yeah. That's as zoomed in as I can get.
I'm going to put them in the box. And we'll get some more. Yeah, that's probably enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
The finished product. You guys ever gonna drizzle caramel on top? And maybe some crushed up nuts?
No.
Some Oreos?
Let's not make it complicated.
What about crushed up snack clubs on the outside of the snack clubs?
I'll have to come in at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because this is really is like a, you have to do it in one day, otherwise the chips will get stale if you don't package it all in
Yeah,
one
I
day,
had to
right?
take the peanut butter and put it on there and let them sit in the refrigerator so they get hardened up.
Mm-hmm.
Hardened up enough to handle them
Mm-hmm.
easier.
And I know I've actually made this video, how we make snack clubs, probably like 3 times. It's probably like the 4th time I've made this type of video.
Yeah.
Well, we always change how we do it. So
Yeah, that's true. Yep. We get better at it each time.
yeah. I think before Joe, was Joe the one who came up with the idea of melting the peanut butter?
Yeah, yep.
What did you guys do before that? Just sort of slathered it on?
Yeah, we just kind of slapped it on there, actually. I don't know, with a knife.
Yeah.
So. Okay, this I don't have to temper too much.
Because the chocolate was already cool
It's
enough?
because it's going to be covered up with potato chips, and then I put them right in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So it's close enough right now.
And I know people are also probably going to ask, like especially new people are going to ask, why not just dunk it in there?
Because I don't want it in my kettle of chocolate. In case the peanut butter gets in there, I don't want that in there.
I mean, we can't like guarantee there's no cross-contamination anyway.
No, but yeah,
also-
I'm trying to keep it out of the kettle, that's all.
But also, just because this is not, the chocolate in here isn't tempered.
Right, and
But-
not, it's warmer, it's cool, it cools off fast on here.
Yeah. So this is the tempered chocolate, this is not. Because I know
Yeah.
people are probably thinking, why not just dunk it
Well,
in there?
see, in here it's only 93 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Up here it's 86 degrees,
Mm.
which 86 is a perfect temperature
Yeah.
for
It-
when you're doing potato chips.
And it's not really like that much of a difference in temperature, but that small difference will make the difference between like blooming and not blooming.
Yeah,
right?
because see these already, they're fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because you did, what, those 3 before I started
Yep,
filming?
yeah, it was the same. I just did the same thing, the same temperature. You know, people too. I don't want people to think when you're doing chocolate. Somebody mentioned before, why doesn't it burn your hand when you put your hand in there? But the chocolate's not that hot, as I showed you. It was only 93 degrees.
And that's in Fahrenheit for the people wondering, because Celsius you would probably burn your
Yeah,
hand.
93 Fahrenheit. But,
Yeah.
I don't know what Celsius is actually.
I think 100 degrees Celsius is boiling, so it's got to be like 200 degrees or something like that, maybe 190 something.
Yeah, I'm not up on it.
Yeah.
They should have taught us that in school when I was a kid, but they didn't.
Well, I mean, Celsius just makes sense, because like 0 degrees is freezing, 100 degrees is boiling,
Yeah.
instead of 32
still-
degrees and 212 degrees.
Yeah,
like,
they should.
what?
I know it. They should change it. But
Yeah. Do you think you can do the trick with these to make the pretzels look floppy? Like, you know how you do with a pencil?
Huh? Pencil?
Like, you know how like you can like go like this with a pencil and it makes your pencil look floppy if you look at
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I guess I'll try it, huh?
it? Yeah, when there's chocolate on it.
Like this? It might break them.
Yeah, it's probably hard to do.
With all the weight, though. That's why I do it this way, because if I
Mhm.
this way with all the chocolate on there, it could break them because they're delicate.
Yeah. Candy maker tricks. Can you do it behind your back, Dad?
Yeah, behind my back. Good peanut buttery and chocolate. And then potato chips. It's pretty basic.
All your 3 main food groups.
Oh yeah, yeah, all the good ones, huh?
Or is it 4? Pretzel, peanut butter, chocolate, potato chip. Yeah, the 4 main food groups.
Oh boy.
Snack club of a day keeps you going to the doctor.
That's good. I'll put this in the fridge for a few minutes.
So this one doesn't take as long as the peanut butter, right?
Yeah, the peanut butter takes longer. Yeah, it takes. I left it in there for like 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
So.
Are you gonna show us how it's done?
Craig, I was just looking for some tie-dye gloves,
Oh.
but I don't have any.
Well, thank you for answering my question.
Yeah, you're welcome. I try hard and I eat right.
Mm-hmm.
So am I going to show you how it's done? No, I am not.
Oh.
You can't even see me. I'm in total camo mode, so...
Yeah, this candy just floating.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's
Floating
going
candy.
on.
This is very complicated stuff. You pick up your snack club by the handle, and you put it in a specially designed pretzel bag. Snack club. Tubo snack club.
Yeah, I know Dad was saying that it's sometimes more difficult to package than it is to actually make it, just because you got to make sure that the potato chips don't
Yeah.
fall off. or
In
go
this
flying.
particular case, I would say, nope, it's pretty darn simple. You just want to not smudge.
Right. And also, like I was saying, like, make sure you don't knock off all the potato chips when you
Yes.
put it in the bag.
So if you do it with your eyes open, it's going to work out better than with your eyes closed. Want me to show you how to seal it?
Yeah.
Okay. You have an impulse sealer, which is over here.
Mm.
It's not hot. I could put my hand in there and it wouldn't be hot, but I'm not gonna, because
You
it's
just
not a
did.
bag. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else just put it in here and just go. You hear that little click? That means it's sealed. Did you hear the little click?
Yeah, can I see up close?
You may. And then I'll just trim that off.
So is it just like right?
Yeah.
Where's the sealing stop? Just like that one little
goes-
tiny. Wow, that's really tiny.
Yep.
Tiny line
And
of
we'll
sealage.
just cut it off. We could also use our sealing iron if we so desired, but today we decided to go with the impulse sealer. And I'm going to commence to package some more of these until your dad stops making them.
Can we go over another sealer real quick? Because I know
Sure.
a lot of people have questions about this, the ferret sealer, which you guys use for lollipops and
Yes.
stuff. Do you know where someone could get that?
No, they don't make them anymore.
Okay, yeah, because people have asked us before.
They do not make them anymore. It was called a ferret, as in the little animal.
Yeah.
Ferret sealer, and I got it years ago from a company called H&C Sales, and they just aren't made anymore. I've Googled the heck out of it, and it doesn't seem to exist. I just think there's a new technology now. They have like tape machines where you take, you twist the cellophane around the lollipop stick, and you just kind of go like that, and there's this like white tape that comes out and seals it up.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's the new
So it's
technology.
like a different type. Like it doesn't use heat.
Right.
It just uses
Tape.
tape technology.
Right. Now, when I first came on board, they used to use the sucker stick to poke a hole through the bag and seal it shut.
They use the sucker stick to.
And they would do something. They'd poke a hole through the bag, and then they put the sucker in there, so the stick would come out of the bag, and then they'd seal the top.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But you're basically making a hole in the bag.
Yeah.
So when I saw that new technology over there, the ferret sealer, I was like, well, golly, I want one of those.
Yeah.
And then it turned out, it's like, you know what? Golly, I want 2 of those.
Wow. Wait, we have 2 of them? Where's the other?
The system is alarmed in here. You cannot get in and take my ferret sealer. It's in the cupboard. It's in the ferret sealer cupboard.
Oh, the ferret sealer cupboard, of course.
So, Kara and Pam and Christine, those might be people you folks don't know, but
Yeah,
I think you know Kara.
Yeah.
But anyways, they already wrapped up some of these. I think they wrapped up like 28 of them. And I put them on the website about 10 minutes ago, and I went back and already sold 6 of them. And like today's video, which
But I think it was the most recent video.
yeah, the video that dropped today was strawberry lemonade hard candy. When we made that video, we had, I don't know, 150 bags, and then Easter ate them all, so they're gone. So today's video is about something we don't have.
Yeah.
But
Well, there's a couple, but did they all sell out by now?
oh, yeah, I think they still sold out overnight for no particular reason. But so the trick there is there's any page of something that you're looking for. When it's sold out, there will be a button that says email when available. You just click that button, put your email in there, and as soon as it's available, you will get an email, which is why I put these on, and 10 minutes later, I already sold 6 of them. I've been out here for a few minutes, so those 28 are probably gone. Because I know I had 122 requests for them.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't mean all 122
Yeah.
people will order, but they all get a notification.
Mm-hmm.
So it could mean that, but we'll find out, because we're pretty busy online from like 6 to 10 at night.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you want me to just mention? Something you wanted
I think that was about it. We already sold out of these, and then
Yes.
the strawberry lemonade watermelon.
The watermelon we have, but actually, so we reworked our plans for the week because we were going to make brittle on Thursday, but instead we'll do some strawberry lemonade hard candy because the people are going to want that. So you got to give the people what they want. How do you like the scissor technique?
Oh, it's really high-tech scissor technology.
You know what I like about these is there's 2 blades.
Wow.
And they cut together so nicely. Because if you ever tried to use a one-bladed scissor, it's so hard.
It's like a double-bladed handled knife.
Yeah.
With a hinge on it.
Right.
Somebody should patent that.
Only
Did
problem.
Joe make those for you? The double-bladed
Yes.
knife
Yes,
with handles?
he did. Next, he's working on a stretchy screen for me.
Oh, okay. So what's the stretchy screen gonna be like?
Well, it's going to be like you take your phone, and then if you need a bigger thing, you just stretch it. So you need to be like the size of a tablet or whatever. But if you want it to be the size of a TV, you just stretch that. So it's as big as you need. So now you only need one screen. So I asked Joe to make that for me.
And how much does it weigh?
I don't know. You have to ask Joe.
But so it doesn't increase. Wow. So it wouldn't increase in weight as it gets bigger. Is there
Probably
any
not.
limit?
I don't know why it would.
Is there any limit to how big it could be?
Your wingspan.
Oh, so it depends on the person using it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 people couldn't, like one person hold one end,
No,
one hold the other
no.
end, and stretch it. That would never work.
No.
So yeah. So this is some new.
It's almost like that technology exists already.
Does it?
Some might even call it a projector.
People can just stretch out. They can take their phone and stretch it into a screen.
Well, you can take the image and project it on something and
Oh,
make
that's
it
not what
bigger.
I want. I just want to take my phone out of my pocket.
So more portable.
Stretch it to what I need. There you go. Here, now it's a TV. Will somebody please do that?
Yeah,
Hello?
you know what? I'll stop editing videos. I'll get to inventing.
Yes. It's about time.
Actually, you know what? Before I get to that, I should show you writing how much things weigh and sticking stickers on things.
This is super complicated.
I know.
And
That's why I figured I'd
so
let the
if
people
I'm
know.
talking over your heads, just say so. Okay, so you want to find the seam and put this on the back. And then I'm going to have to count out. I guess I don't really need my gloves anymore, seeing as how these are all sealed up. Because it sticks to gloves. I do not know how nurses and doctors put Band-Aids on wearing gloves. It's so hard that they stick to you. Golly.
Gee, gumpers.
Uh-huh. Gumballs and jelly beans. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that on
Yeah.
camera. I don't know. If anybody heard me say that, I'm sorry.
I hope your mom isn't watching this.
She's not. She doesn't have the YouTubes. Because I would be in such big trouble. And she might hurt up. I had chocolate before I ate my lunch, and
So are these slightly different in weight sometimes?
yeah. it's
Because
just-
one's at 3.2, one's at 3.4.
Yep. It depends on, well, first of all, probably because the pretzel rods themselves vary in length. So it's going to, how much peanut butter it can hold, that's going to vary. Same with the chocolate and the chips. So they all manage to be around 3.2, but sometimes you get a little bonus and they're 3.4. How neat is that? You can really club your hunger. Do not eat these while driving. They might be a little messy. Plus, you might be distracted. Like if you close your eyes because it tastes so good, and then you crash. So don't eat. Do not eat snack gloves while driving. Should there be a warning on here? I wonder.
Yeah, eat responsibly.
Yes, snack responsibly. Sounds even better. Wow, Craig, we are such a good team.
Yeah.
So this is going to make a UPS driver, FedEx driver pretty
Isn't
happy.
there one? Oh, I thought there was more under there.
No.
Oh.
Unless your popsicle's hiding more back there. I could go ask him if he has any more snack clubs for my wrapping enjoyment.
I think he does, actually.
Somebody stole your dad.
Oh, boy.
Steve?
Where'd he gone?
Steve, are you okay?
I'm in prison right now, but enough of you subscribe. I can get out of this joint. Please, come on.